Hoity hoity, my lemon toity toities. It's me, the BoomShoot Ken, here to play another upcoming boomer shooter all over again. Right now, the demo landscape for Steam when it comes to upcoming boomer shooters is quite dry. Now, granted, I have about 350 of them I've played over the course of the last 3 years, so pickings are going to be slim. But at the same end of the token, there are some first-person shooters out there that don't use the tag boomer shooter or retro, when maybe they have more of a right to use it than other games do. Certainly plausible. Well, that's one of the games I have today. One that kind of reminded me of a game, Nuns and Guns. Similar anime-style feeling. There's like a fly in my place. I hate it. Making me upset. But, yeah. In here, we got a whole bunch of things. It looks like an arena shooter, but I don't see any retro or boomer shooter in the tag. But by the end of this, I'm going to play this demo. I'll let you know, is it fun? Should you wishlist it and follow it? And is it, if it is, in fact, a boomer shooter? Oregon! Sorry. I've been told I have a unique sneeze. Alright. Firestarters. As a convicted criminal in the brutal future of this lightning-paced arcade movement FPS, a government-sanctioned blood sport is your only hope of redemption. Strategize, skate, shoot, and slay against a gauntlet of genocidal androids for the chance to win your freedom. Now, I've watched the trailer, and from what I've seen, it gives me roller dome vibes. You know, like when you're rollerblading and you get dome. No, the video game Roller Dome. Sorry. Roller Drome. I always forget what the hell it's called. I own the game, and I can never remember its name, much less what year it came out. Where is Roller Drome? Do I even have it in my classics? Okay. Yeah, it is Roller Drome. Okay, yep, there it is. So, I do have Roller Drome. But we're not playing Roller Drome. No. We are playing... What am I playing? Firestarters. And again, by the end of this, I'll let you know, is it in fact a boomer shooter? If it's fun, as well as should you wishlist and follow it, and maybe even some helpful hints to the developer, because you never know. These guys usually are small teams, and anyone to give them, you know, some things of note to maybe fix and improve upon, I'd like to say is welcome. In the future, the world's top-rated live stream is Steel, a Japanese gladiator blood sport owned and operated by the nation's most notorious crime syndicate. The contestants, convicted criminals. The opponents, an army of genocidal androids purpose-built to kill. The prizes, offshore riches, and a nicer cage to rot in. I mean, is it like the Ghislaine Maxwell cage? Because I guess that'd be, you know, kind of nice. Unhinged, uncensored, unrivaled. A steady feat of raw death and destruction for a ravenous pay-per-view audience. Pay-per-view. Who does that anymore? Everything's like on a streaming platform, and it sucks. Top contenders earn a shot at Steel Inferno, the most brutal combat sport campaign ever devised. Winners walk away with 100 million yen and a full pardon. Wait, I thought it was just a nicer prison. Losers are carried away in bags. Duh. Total victory or total death. Anything else isn't fit to air. Each year's Inferno card. Jesus, how much of the story do I need? Each year's Inferno card only has 5 open slots. To date, 498 contestants have entered. Only 10 have emerged champion. So that would be on percentages. Well, 50 of 500 would be 10%. 25 would be 5%. Math. 12.5 would be 2.5%. So about 2%. It's been 12 years since the 10th. Okay. This is the story of the 11th. Okay, well, that's interesting enough. Loading. Press space to continue. Will do. Oh. Is this me? Little anime girl on the bottom left he is? Okay, so it's your no crouch. I'm not complaining. press F. Everything seems to be in order. Welcome to the suit. It's still a work in progress, blah, blah, blah. That said, you better appreciate it, you hear? I stayed up all night for this. I'm running on 6 cans of kaiju energy in a dream up here. Whoa, I looked up. Alrighty, sensitivity I'm not the biggest fan of, but let's see if you can actually fuck with that. You cannot. Alright. This is probably very early in the demo's process, in all fairness. Alright, now look down. How does it... Hold mouse 2 while moving to perform a escape boost. Oh, okay. That's so weird how it's only this one spot I get this little tutorial message. Anywhere else I'm standing, not gonna get it, but right here, this is the spot. Okay, yeah, but... Oh, can I actually, like, grind the rail? You can, okay. You can actually hear the grinding, that's cool. Not gonna lie, that's, yeah, a little... Oh, goddammit. It works surprisingly well. Not gonna lie, this skateboarding feature is, kinda cool. How the fuck am I supposed to get that? Okay. Press control while airborne. I like how she closes her eyes when I do a ground pound. She just... Hey, where's the other one? I did it! Tutorial complete. Oh, okay. We got some cutscenes. If you're into this kind of anime style, the drawings look good. It makes me think of Helltakers, which I'm not gonna complain. Some people did some really, really interesting things with those characters, I'll say that. I don't care about story. I care about tit lady. Go back to not holding your chin. Let's see those double chins. I'm joking. So we got Match and Kara. I'm assuming I play as Match. And Kara and whoever the tall lady are. Can the tall lady talk again? Oh, hello, nice. Tall, drink a gothic, glass of water, or you? Now, again, if you're also into this kind of thing, this is great. You got world building here. But again, for me, I'm illiterate. I don't know how to read. It's also for nerds. So, you know, I'm not going to read. I'll just admire the fact that they actually give you this. Not a lot of developers take the time to do this, so... I wish they went back to Gothic Lady again. I don't know her name. Oh my god. Enough of the reading. Oh, so my skateboarding is limited. Wait, do I actually, like, gain back points if I... Oh, I can't, like, do 360 kick flips. Okay. Is there no reload? Cool. Alright. That's a win. Okay, so this gives me back, Okay. Okay. Mining laser's a heat base that does not require enemies will start burning over time when hit with the mining laser. Okay, so this is essentially the gun for armor. Very Doom Eternal in that perspective. This is health. Whoa, stage clear. Honestly, the controls are phenomenal. This is, mobility-wise, and even standard mobility is decent enough. Like, it's got a little bit of an Echo Point Nova feel to it, which is never a bad thing. Spend your points, ready up for the next fight. Okay. Also, let me just see who texted me. Special test. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little confused there. Okay, railgun. Rocket launcher. Is this a shotgun? Yeah, you know, my name's BoomShoot Ken, so if I'm not picking the Okay, no enemies. Okay, you pay. All right. I wish I didn't have to hit the eye, because it just kind of slows down the momentum. Like, if you could just bat hit it, I don't know. That's my preference. Whoa. Alright. Now let's get that shotgun. Okay, so a little ultra killy. It works really well too, gotta be honest, like, good shit. Animation's great, controls feel good, the detection is perfect, like, I have zero to any complaints at all. Alright, time to put it all together, man. I ain't been this excited. Alright, so now it's both enemy styles. Let's see what we got. Okay, so if I guess I really just gotta get used to the number keys here. I hate the jumping. Again, just let me hit it with the bat. And I like how they don't necessarily go right back to where they're supposed to, but they still hit the target. So again, very good. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get demonetized? Please just be an outlier of her fantastic female form. Neat! This is a lot of reading. Oh, she's awake. Alright. I have a pretty good idea on this game. I don't need to go into it too far. Oh, wow, there's actually quite a bit here. You got an arcade mode, training, campaign. Okay, so they're doing quite a bit here. Do they have a YouTube? I didn't even see them on YouTube. Oh, guess they do. But let's get a couple of things out of the way here. And this is, I'm going to say this directly to the developer because I could play more of it and find maybe things to nitpick, but you guys are doing yourself a disservice by not putting Boomer Shooter in the tag. Now, it's not like the quintessentials like your Bloods or your Duke Nukems or Doom. This is more in the vein of Ultra Kill meets Echo Point Nova. So wherever you want to qualify those as Boomer Shooters, that's where this kind of feels. And it's doing some anime that makes sense, unlike the Citadel. Or beyond Citadel. So, animation's great, controls are phenomenal. Really, the only thing I have of note to really say to the dev to maybe fix up a little bit would just be those weird monolith characters with the eyeball on the top of their head where you shoot them and then you have to like jump and hit them with a bat. Just make it where you hit them with the bat. Because it's such a slowdown in momentum. And just the fun of it, it kind of just pauses it momentarily. You get back into it once you're, ricocheting back fireballs at enemies and skating around everywhere. But it's just that momentary pause that kind of ruins, or not, I shouldn't say ruins, but dims the momentum a little bit. So I just consider not having to jump and hitting with a baseball bat unless you have like carried over speed, less of an issue. But other than that, yeah, I would 100% say add it to your wish list. I'm even going to follow these guys. And is it a Boomer Shooter? I would say so. It's not heavy in the boom, but again, if you're going to call things like Ultra Kill and Echo Point Nova, which this game seems to have some of those feels, it's more arena shooter, yes, but so is Doom 2016. So what the fuck are we talking about here? So, check it out. But till the next time, my lovelies.